Keeping a close eye on the southern Gulf of Mexico. No immediate threat, though, to the United States. I'm Jeff Huffman with this tropical weather update. Invest 90L is what it's called from the National Hurricane Center. It's this area shaded in orange now, labeled as a moderate chance of development in the next 5 days. If something does develop here, it's very close to land, and the development would be slow to occur thanks to a lot of wind shear. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. We're also watching the remnants of Boris moving across Mexico, and these two systems interacting to produce heavy rain. There's a serious flooding threat in all areas around the Yucatan Peninsula through June 12th. Elsewhere across the tropical Atlantic, things are quiet. The water temperatures are still way too cool out in the main development region of the Atlantic, but typically this time of year we look to the southern Gulf and the western Caribbean, areas shaded in orange there, 80+ degree water temperatures. That's where storms can form, and typically we get one in this area about every 1 or 2 years, and it either gets steered to the west toward Texas or picked up by those fronts coming down across the United States, and sometimes storms can move across the Florida Peninsula. We've seen that in recent years. Here's Invest 90L. Notice the orange colors on the satellite on the south side of the system. That's where the convection is flaring up, the thunderstorms. Forecast models are really not worth paying attention to just yet, but I do want to show you a future track. We have increasing amounts of moisture across the peninsula, but notice the deep tropical moisture and the area of low pressure associated with 90L stays across the southern Gulf right through Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. We'll watch closely. I think there'll be a stronger front coming in around Wednesday or Thursday, and it's at that time next week that we'll have a better handle on where the system might go. One thing to note, the wind shear here is strong, and it's projected to stay that way through the early part of next week, so anything that does form would be weak, and it would be slow to occur. Nonetheless, we'll keep a watch.